Good morning out there in the DFS community. You got Vaughn, Statman, coming into your YouTube airwaves. And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on to today. Yesterday I had two scores over 300. I came in first place. Like I told you guys, it was a 50-50 contest. It wasn't the big GPP, but I did come in first place. And like I said, it was three of my players that ended up being late game scratches. About one of them was like 10, like maybe 10, 15 minutes before tip. Covington was a scratch, Derrick Rose was a scratch, and George Hill was a scratch. If those guys don't get scratched, I go for 365 because I would have had DeAndre Jordan in the lineup. But anyways, I'm not going to go back into that. On to today. And this is drafting. This is what happens in DFS, guys. You got to take the good with the bad. All right, guys. So today on tap, we have a 5-game slate. It's a pretty good slate today, guys. First, you have Brooklyn at Detroit. Neither team appears to be on a playoff push here, but I think Detroit's going to have a lot of pride in this one because they got smoked last time they played Brooklyn. So I do like Andre Drummond. I like Brook Lopez. I like Jeremy Lin. I love Tobias Harris in this game, guy. I think he's going to have a huge game. Ish Smith is getting all of the minutes, so he's going to have a huge game. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, I like. Marcus Morris is going to have a huge game, guys. Caldwell Pope will have a huge game, guys. Trevor Booker is too risky because they play him sometimes, they don't. I don't know whether or not he's just like out of favor with the coach. John Lord, not really a fan. Karis LeVert is he's going to be a force next year. They call him Baby Durant. He does have a Durant kind of game, but he's still young. Sean Kilpatrick is my guy I like. But my favorite low profile player in this game, guys, is KJ McDaniels. All right, Lakers at Minnesota. I think the Lakers are gonna play a fairly competitive game, at least for the first three quarters. I do like Karl Anthony Towns. I like Ricky Rubio, Andrew Wiggins. I love D'Angelo Russell in this one. I think he's gonna bounce back. Julius Randle typically plays better on the road for some reason, but he typically averages about 38 points on the road, so he might be someone you want to consider to roster. Jordan Clarkson just is balling, man. He's the MVP of the Lakers right now. Gorgie Dang has been consistent as of late. Avaka Zubac is going to score because the weakness on Minnesota is that Towns, although he's a great offensive guy, he gives up a lot of points on the defensive end. Larry Nance is decent. Shabazz Muhammad has fallen off, but my low-profile player in this game is Avaka Zubac. All right, Cleveland at Chicago. Cleveland is, since the All-Star break, Cleveland is the 29th ranked defense. They can't stop nobody. They can't stop anybody. And they're on the road going up against Jimmy Butler. I don't like LeBron James in this game. I think he's going to get about 45 points or so, but I think Jimmy Butler will match him and he's $700 less. I'm not sure if I like Kyrie Irving in this game because Rajon Rondo is an excellent defender. Rajon Rondo is going to go off. I love Kevin Love in this game. I think he's going to be the best play in this game. I like Nikola Mirotic. He plays phenomenal against Chicago, so he's somebody I would consider rostering. I like Tristan Thompson. I don't like Robin Lopez. I do like Bobby Portis, though, guys. And that's about it from this game. Okay, Los Angeles Clippers and Phoenix. I think this game stays close if Devin Booker plays. Okay, I don't like Chris Paul on the back-to-back because of his age. I do like Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan because they're young guys. Devin Booker, if he plays, he's a must-start. I love T.J. Warren. I love Tyler Ulis. Allen Williams, I don't like. My sneaky play of the game would be Marquise Chris. All right, now, Houston and Portland. This is going to be a high-scoring game, guys. I'm not sure about Harden because he has a wrist injury, so I don't know. He hasn't had a really like monster game in the past two games, and he bent the wrist in the middle of the game of the last game he played in. So be a little leery of him. Damian Lillard is going to be going up against first team all defense. I'm Patrick Beverly, so I don't know how I feel about him. Now I love Nurkic, I love McCollum. Clint Capella is somebody who I would take a flyer on. Trevor Ariza doesn't play as well on the road like he does at home, so I wouldn't go with him. I wouldn't go with Eric Gordon. I do like Patrick Beverly, but I might not roster him. Al-Farouq Amino is iffy. Lou Williams plays good in big games. He steps up in the big games. And my low-profile player in this game is Noah Vonleh and Alan Crabb. All right, guys. So I broke the lineups down. All right. So I had someone ask me, how do I feel about like trust and stuff like that. And I'm gonna share a story of how I became such an honorable guy. When I was young, I didn't have a lot of nice clothes. I lived in the projects, and when I was in eighth grade, it was this girl in high school that everybody, well, eighth grade, let me correct that. I was in eighth grade, and this girl, nobody could get her phone number. Her name was T. I'm not gonna mention her whole name. So she ended up giving me her phone number. And one day she had invited me over her house. We were just like doing schoolwork and laughing and joking. So one day I decided to be a sleazeball. And one of the guys in the neighborhood saw me coming out of our house, was like, "Man, you coming out of T house?" And he was like, "Did you sleep with her?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." So the next day he goes and tells everybody in the school. So at the cafeteria the next day, T comes up to me, and I knew she wanted, because she had that look on her face. And I was like, I hope she say something in the cafeteria, so that way I could make a joke, because I was a funny guy in high school. And she was like, "No, let me talk to you out in the hallway, one-on-one." I'm like, uh-oh, one-on-one? I'm gonna be able to have no audience. So we go out in the hallway. She was like, "I thought you was different. You gonna tell these guys that?" And I really liked you. I thought that later on down the road you could end up being my boyfriend. So with that being said, guys, be honorable. Don't lie on people. Just tell the truth, and your life will be great. All right, guys. So if you like what I did, hit the like button. Subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Statman. Again, at Vaughn the Statman. Same thing on Facebook. I got the stat pages up. So yeah, guys. Today is going to be another great day. Let's hope all our guys play. All right, guys. I love you guys for supporting me, and enjoy your morning.